though, that in 12 years, you guys are still here and still repping the community and still having a blast. That's crazy, if you ask me. It's amazing. And the game is still alive. What the heck?
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
even more awesome, isn't it? With
And
I
there's even
understand. What's that,
oceanic
sorry?
server now. There's even an oceanic server now.
That speaks Australian, mate.
Yeah, we've all had to speak with Australian accents, mate.
Oh wow, it would be very, very slimly populated then. Oh, there's actually local service for little old me. Are you kidding me? That's amazing. Because I must admit, Final Fantasy 14 to me, I can feel it more than anything else because I'd click a button and I'd be able to go make a cup of coffee and come back and then whatever I'd clicked on would happen. Which, by the way, tell it is why I used to die a lot. It was totally the ping.
It was
Absolutely,
that.
totally.
Yeah, 100%.
Yep, he categories with me. That's amazing. Geez, I just can't fathom that. And I understand there's an expansion coming out soon. Yep. So it's still going strong. That's just incredible, isn't it? I think there's only a few MMOs that I'm aware of anyway that have been around for as long. Um, that's amazing. And is Yoshi P still the driving force?
Yeah. Hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so he hasn't changed either. He still feels like a rock
He's,
star.
he's doing another 14-hour stream soon, isn't he?
Yeah, on the 12th.
Wait, so the producer of the game streams the game?
Well, he's so uh, uh, they occasionally have a 14-hour stream that they do, and he's doing that. And it's often before new expansions.
Right.
Yeah, no, I saw. Um,
Yeah, he comes. He does a live letter and a few other things. So there's what's coming up.
Good, isn't it? That he's the one. I mean, he's the face of the game. If you ask me, I mean, I'm no expert anymore, but it feels that way.
He's come a long way for sure. He did Final Fantasy 16 as well. So.
Oh, did he? I love Final Fantasy 16. And mind you, I love Final Fantasy 13 as well, so I might be a bit on my own on that one.
I like
Yeah.
13. I'm weird. I like 13.
I was playing that recently.
There you go. Nice one. What? Oh.
Oh,
What am I looking at on the screen? Why are there huge, big numbers floating in the dungeon? Are they like markers?
they're
That you put
markers.
down?
Yeah.
See, I'd be lost already because I can't count to five. But what are they for? Yeah, oh, see, I told you. Are they positioning or is that timing or what's going on there?
Um, good question because we don't know. Like, they were just put down.
So wait, so actually other people could make that macro and you could so an expert could mark it all out and an idiot like me could download that and know exactly where to stand. Is that what you're saying?
Well, I mean, you'd be told in a macro. Like, you'd be told they'd run a macro.
Yeah, steal it, yeah. Gotcha. That's a really good feature, isn't it? So acquire, gotcha. Wink, wink. Especially on those Australian servers, we're all criminals after all. Whoa, what are those cards? Hey, that's you guys.
Yep, yep. They
How
added
did you
that.
get? What? Wait, what? Is that like a, just a vanity thing, or does that show you information about your fellow players? Is it?
of just shows who's in your party. Yeah.
I really like it. Are they customized?
Yes, they are. Yep.
You don't teach them, you get the DMV for stats. New pieces have shiny things in the background.
Oh, this is stop telling me because I'll have to reinstall and resub and come back. Although, well, apparently I've got a few expansions to catch up. Do you know I never made it to the end of well, what's it called? Final Fantasy 14.
Just the Realm Reborn.
What's the
Of Realm Reborn.
Realm Reborn. That's it. I remember now. Um, which is unusual because I'm a really speedy leveler, so there just must be lots of content. That's my figured. Um, but I hear there's like basically five. Is it five expansions? Four, five with Dawn Trail. Anyway, I'm thinking
Dawn Trail is 7, and A Realm Reborn was 2, so 6.
Oh, wow. So another question: Are you guys spamming this dungeon? Like, is this the same one, or am I being an idiot?
No, it's the same one, because there's
Like
a mount.
oh, it's a mount drop, right?
Wait, which belt? It's around the moon.
Is it like a 50% drop rate, or is it one of those hideous low 1%ers?
It's 100% if you win. So it's like
Oh.
one of the a little tougher ones.
Yeah, I'm guessing I'd probably never see that round. But anyway, so tell me though, if you can concentrate while you're doing the raid there, what's been happening today, Kat? I think there's been some organised events and streams and stuff. Is that right?
Yeah. So we were streaming earlier, both Blue and I, and then we've been running some different things. Tomorrow there's some more events. We're gonna do some mount farming. We ran maps today, which maps are kind of a cool thing that I don't think you've ever seen. It's like, in fact, I know. Um, you
Correct.
get to kind of do this roulette thing, and then sometimes you pick a door, sometimes it's random. So
So it's like a fun thing. That's not the golden saucer, is it? What's that
no,
from?
not at all.
Oh, okay, but that's got games in it, right? It's a casino, isn't it? Is that right?
Golden Saucer does, yeah.
Yeah, right.
Uh,
That's so cool.
Yeah, the maps you just have like a bunch of mobs that you fight. Like in the last ones, and the first ones you'd run a map. There'd be like 2 or 3 doors. You'd pick the door, and like you had a random chance. Like you were either kicked out of it or you went on to the next set. And then recently, the newer ones, they added like you do this roulette wheel, and you either get kicked out or you get to stay. So.
That's really cool. I like that. Has anyone here made it all the way? Like, what? Is there an end?
There's 5. Yeah, 5
Okay,
sets. Yep.
gotcha. That's really cool. I like that. By the way, this is very. It's been a while since I've seen any Final Fantasy 14 stuff, and gosh, the effects and have the graphics got better? It's the same engine, right, as the original Realm Reborn, or because I heard that there was a rumor about an engine tune-up, or am I mistaken?
No, it's true. It's coming in 7.0. There's
Oh,
some things have been upped since you played.
yep.
But like the next set 7.0 is a bigger graphics change.
Wow. I mean, it looks pretty now. Do you know what? Different game, but there's another fellow MMO at the moment. Don't know if anyone can guess. That's having an anniversary this weekend. It's 10 years old, actually. Wow, that looks pretty. Gosh, Final Fantasy's cutscenes are just the best, aren't they?
Yeah.
Amazing.
Oh.
Wow, wait,
No idea.
What?
really? 'Cause holy, that looks amazing. What's going on?
She's Rice Vulgar. This is cool.
I never saw that before.
I didn't either. Well, this is because it's Savage, right?
It's exclusive now.
Oh,
Yeah. Okay.
It's savage.
when a lady
This has
walks
changed.
electric.
Wait. I'm making notes. Hang on a second. Dragon. Right, got it.
Oh my
That's
gosh.
incredible.
It's awesome.
Wrestling and then baby.
Ah, wrestling. Yep, gotcha. What an amazing idea for a bike. Amazing.
So what's the MMO that's 10 years old this year?
Well, there you go. Yeah, it's I just
Everyone
have
is
the
space out.
Is it WoW
Except for
or?
main tank. Except for main tank.
it's Elder Scrolls Online. So they've got a free play weekend.
Oh, right, yes. Yeah, I still play that.
Oh, do you? Yeah, nice. Apparently they've got an expansion about to arrive as well.
Yeah, that's right. That's definitely improved from when it first started. Scrolls.
Sorry about that, Barry.
Definitely. It wasn't the greatest. Right?
Yeah. Okay, glowing wings usually aren't good things, so.
Oh, one, I believe, and then we're gonna go clockwise. It's not counted, but I know. Yep. And then 3, you should end at 3.
I see.
And now just kill it. That would be fine. Kill it.
Oh my God, you guys are so close.
Kill it.
Nice. Woohoo!
Jesus, that was me.
Finally.
That's cool.
Congrats. Rosie's experience. Have fun. Oh,
Sure.
Still though, I still have no idea.
What to do there?
I'm trying to look like them.
I was going to say, I was particularly.
We'll have to do. I'll have to look up actual videos of that and like learn the mechanics someday.
It's not too hard.
There's more detail.
Oh, if
Never able to get past 5 rounds right now.
Yeah.
Not able to win it.
I,
knows that he just needs grade
Oh, yeah. Just whatever. If
I'm just
people wanted
need.
in this.
Yeah. Great sword. Does anybody play? Oh, what is the mount? Oh, the crystal.
Foxy Grandpa.
Is that the mount you're talking about?
Mhm.
Yes.
Oh, so wait, so you all get it?
Well, one of us gets it.
One per.
Oh, one. Right, understood.
No, they fight.
Yeah, right. Rock, paper, scissors for it. How do you decide for stuff like that? Because I don't know if you know, over in WoWland, there's been a real controversy about I don't know if you know, like a pseudo currency that guilds
Skylark.
put in place called DKP. You probably you
Oh,
know
I've heard of it. Yeah.
Yeah, which is yeah, yeah, except more toxic. Um, yeah, but so what do you guys do here? Do you just roll, or did you have a pre-plan as to who was going in, who was going to get it?
uh, we're just gonna do rolls. Like very often, even on our maps, our map runs, like you can set up things, but like for the most part, Distant World, we just usually do. Okay, everybody need. If you truly need it, just need it, and then
Right, and the game
yeah.
will roll.
So who got it this time? Because we should swap out them person. We should swap out for somebody who doesn't have it.
Yeah, typically found from cigarettes. Focus the gear towards the DPS so you can make DPS shots and then do it out from there.
Yeah.
There, right, gotcha. So it's like a gate, the gating. Oh, so I get it. So you guys are swapping in folk, and you're just running it over and over so that everyone who wants them.
Mhm.
Right. Wait, I recognise this.
Run.
Oh, was it? Oh, wait. How many runs have you done today?
Oh, that was the first one. Honestly, yeah. We haven't. We just started doing things.
Oh, nice. Now, wait. Is this the?
Amphitheater. Yeah.
This is the amphitheater, right? I remember this place. Good lord.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. That's bringing back memories. Gosh. Look at that. Wow. Oh, really? Yeah. Actually, the last time I was there was you know what? I don't remember. But oh wait, it was the merit. No, yeah, exactly. You got it. You got it. You know how it works. No, I think last time I saw it was Merrick's memorial, if I remember correctly. Actually,
Um, Barry, if you don't mind saying, because you know what happened.
Yeah,
uh,
I think it's the previous.
yeah.
Yes.
We just need to grab one more person. Um, Blue is saying. Blue, can you do GPS?
So with the GPS, it's got more details of the
Uh, we'll do Scott.
Thank you, Sky.
Yeah.
Enjoy the new mount. That's cool. Did you think you were gonna come today and like get a savage mount? Did you think that was gonna be today? We didn't exactly have that on the agenda today.
Someone doesn't have it.
Special guest for the
Oh, Blue, did you unlock? Okay.
Have it.
No, because remember I said I have only done.
Oh, so you know what?
We need everyone going out.
Yeah. So Obi needs some more too. You just have the first four.
He's leaving.
Her character's back at least.
Um. You?
No, Blue actually needs two before where you are. So, does anybody else? Anybody else need Eden?
I've got up to eternity on.
Okay.
Okay.
People got
Does anybody want to run Eden?
Culmination. Are we talking normal or savage?
Normal at the moment.
Normal such a thing.
Yeah.
Normal in terms of 14 content.
Okay. We've
Yeah.
Yes, I can.
we've got full then.
What is the new normal?
Yeah.
Not hard. The first.
I have
Lady,
another pistol.
lady, if you or you could even swap in for me, lady. That would be fine. Okay, I'm gonna give to who wants to take. Okay, okay, okay.
Alright, take care, Joe. Matane.
Got it. There's
Okay, so we need tank. I can tank. What is
Tank.
this? Oh, okay. Huh? Me? No, I'm good. I stepped away while they were having conversations earlier.
Stella, I'd like to apologise that I haven't got Final Fantasy installed because obviously you guys need a hero right now.
Oh man.
And if you needed a mighty marauder tank,
Yeah.
yeah, it's a real shame I'm not subbed at the moment. I'm so sorry.
Next time. I mean, you gotta be sub next time. Next anniversary. One.
Yeah, right.
one of your heels.
Yeah. What? Hey, by the way, I heard that you can I want to use the word AI. That's such a bad word, but I heard you can run dungeons with AI with a companion or something.
Yeah.
So you don't actually need to be social anymore. Is that right?
Not all of them.
PC
Not all.
game is a single player RPG. Say like 95% of the game.
You can't run trials with NPCs.
Not the trial. Well, only certain trials. There's like there's one that you can run with them, but like
In
Everything.
layman's terms, they're improving
Yep.
every single
yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
content and they're
as entirely you can play for yourself.
Yep, right.
That's what I
And,
do.
and there are two ways of doing it. So you can either have people that you know main non-player characters, but you can also have your own celebration, as you call them. Yeah, your own squadron can go and you can come as well.
Oh,
But yeah, I was going to say, it sounds
minions.
like slave labor. Wait, so what we're really saying is that an AI teammate probably still plays 1,000 times better than I ever would.
Oh.
I think that term has a lot of negative. Let's say NPC.
I did
They are,
say that.
they are getting better, but they were awful to begin with.
The
Ah, so they are like me. Right at home.
yeah. Yeah, they give
Oh,
you
that's
extra flavor text.
You used to have to tell them when to attack, but
They do it all by themselves now.
yeah, nowadays, yeah, the tank will actually attack first, which is brilliant.
Oh, the NPC? Yeah, that's very cool. Do they banter?
Yeah, they talk during it. Yeah.
That's very cool.
Are we in here normal or? Okay.
No,
Okay.
I put other
I hope it's not. It feels like it.
I forgot what to say.
My lord, what is going on?
We're getting run over by a zebra.
utter chaos.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is undersized. I can tell already.
Yeah, the first time I went through because I forgot to go underside.
You don't have to. I mean, normal stuff you don't have to if you don't want to do it undersized. As I die. As I. Okay. Never mind. Apparently undersized is fine. Like, yeah, yeah. You still have to respect them. Yeah.
Meant to do that.
Hey, Kat, would you like me to reinstall right now? It's no problem.
Yeah.
Hey, my axe still blows when I'm.
What was that? So you guys didn't step out of the fire?
We didn't. We didn't get to the safe spot in time.
Yeah.
Like, it took us too long.
What's the penalty in this now for wiping? Just a restart and a rebuff?
Yeah, just restarting it.
They delete your account.
No.
I'd almost.
Do they increase your echo for this?
Oh.
No, it's still epic.
I'm over here.
Oh my lord.
Oh.
Some of them look
Sorry.
more impressive than they actually hit. Appreciate the help.
Okay, so the clouds. So watch out. Keep the clouds separate.
You're looking for the short
Short staff and it's this side.
northeast.
Here, we'll help you.
Holy jeez, I almost ran off the.
Sorry.
Oh, look.
Aren't you closer to the oceanic server than we are? Can't be blaming that on the server anymore.
Only an inch closer on my map.
Wait, are you guys? Is this your home now?
No, no. They're doing a thing. They're doing a trial of being able to jump data servers, like regional data servers. So we're all collected on the oceanic one because it's the only one we can go to right now.
Yep, sure. Gosh, that's a big disadvantage for you guys if you're used to it. The lovely low ping.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we play on the Japanese server, so it's not a low for us.
I
don't know.
picked up one of those things.
Yeah.
I came
did.
into the Japanese server fine, like to the Shanghai server. It was just like I'm noticing a decline.
We did it.
Woohoo.
Congrats.
go get the next one.
It should just throw you right there.
I remember back in the old days when the server we used to be on, EU, there wasn't an EU server as such. All the things were fine. It got to Canada, I think, and then it went right down. Everybody was like,
Well, blame me on a thing.
sorry.
It's not even a real country anyway.
Eh?
So, is there ever, and this could be controversial, is there ever any talk about a classic version of Final Fantasy 14, or is that something that's only whispered?
Yoshi says
Private.
nightmare.
He
They talked
said,
about it.
You think you do, but you don't? Is that what-
He literally said nightmare. Like they said it in English, or they asked him, and then like they were translating. They had a translator, and he in English said nightmare. So
Oh my God, okay.
yeah,
Kind of a no then.
probably not perfect. Yeah.
He said, do not look forward to it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
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 it's a private server. Yeah.
Right.
Since it's a private server, you can't attack or anything.
right.
Right.
Yeah, it's just in it for that.
Yeah,
I mean-
streaming says YouTube.
Yeah, right. I mean, look, there's. I used to be very anti-private servers, and I am if there's, copyright money going on, and that's a different conversation. But just in terms of fan service, I mean, do you guys hear about the City of Heroes one recently?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, well, so they've been running a City of Heroes got closed down. I don't remember when, probably a decade ago, and they ran a private server for years and years called Homecoming. And recently there was an announcement from who owns NCSoft, that's right, about the private server, and we thought, here we go, another private server shutdown. But no, they said, hi, we really appreciate you keeping this alive. You have our full permission to do so. What do you need from us?
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Watch out for time.
That's amazing.
Yep, Homecoming now is officially sanctioned, but by NCSoft and run by fans who are just over the moon, of course, and so the population there is tenfold what it was mere months ago. So, you can have great outcomes. I mean, the same in WoW. There's a bunch of WoW servers populated for years that deliberately hasn't shut down. So, yeah, who knows? Go to the fan server. I would come back to it like 1.0. I know it was clunky, but it's so nostalgic.
Yeah.
Would be nice.
PCs might have got to a stage where they can actually run it now.
Yeah, exactly.
The CPUs are strong enough to use the menu.
Yeah, the menus and the animation as well.
Yeah, and all the plants and barrels, was it?
That's correct.
The grass and the market.
That was copied and pasted over and over again. It was just charming, I thought. Not that there's anything wrong with it.
The grass is gonna be getting better too in the next expansion.
Maybe more bushes and
That's
stuff.
the running
yeah.
gag.
Right, barrel to grass. All right, full circle.
Grass
Yeah.
barrels of grass, I mean.
Yeah.
I must say grass is a barrel. That makes no sense.
No sense at all.
But would like to see it.
Yeah, the tunes are supposed to be getting quite a facelift.
Yeah, the point of getting out of the glamour in case you don't like what your character looks like.
Yeah.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
That's quite substantial changes then.
Yeah, with big texture
Oh, I did it again.
and things like that.
Wow. Which means the install size will be what, 200 gigabytes. What is the install these days? Is it 8?
I think the new expansion is like 140.
140, I think.
I actually did a reinstall of 14% when I was using the hard drives. Apparently it came out 94 gigabytes for all experiences.
There you go.
Yeah, but I think.
Like 2 days ago.
Yeah, they said 140 for.
Like the new one.
Oh, of
right?
course. Yeah.
So if I was to install 140 for the game, 240 for screenshots, okay, just working it out.
You have your own separate for the screenshot.
Yes, don't you?
How
Nope.
would like
Actually, it's funny. I recently joined the 90s, no, joined the 2000s and uploaded all my old gaming screenshots into the cloud, which is
Wow.
pretty cool for me. Yep. Except I kept running out of cloud.
sounds like it's raining so much on this stuff.
Yeah, so sorry about that. Yep.
It's loud.
Yep. Um, yeah, so I had to get the extended version of. I started off on OneDrive, SharePoint, whatever, and then had to transfer it to Google. I couldn't get a big enough drive. But yeah, um, there's thousands and thousands of memories there, which one day I will catalog and publish. But all sorts of crazy stuff from behind the scenes, making our shows back in the day through to crazy events. I was flicking through watching some of the video footage and screenshots for is it Delamode,
Yeah, yeah.
the end of the world.
Mhm.
Speaking of which, and there's thousands, as I'm sure many of you here have as well. But gosh, it was crazy looking at those. Very emotional, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a crazy time.
Blue earlier as part of this event, like he did like a questionnaire, and so he was asking questions about your videos, and like one of them was like, what was the episode where Distant World got started, and one was like, what episode, or who was the first person to talk at the end of the answers one, like that one you were just talking about, and yeah, up here, Pico, yeah.
Oh yeah, wow, yes, Pico.
Oh, Pico was on earlier too, and he says to tell you hi.
Yeah. So he said hi.
He said to tell you hi. Yeah, he couldn't stay, unfortunately, but
Yeah, oh gosh, hello, Pico. Right. Yeah, I watched a couple of those too when I was archiving. And I mean, I know I'm a blithering idiot. Good lord, he had the patience, thanks much like most of you here. Um, but it was definitely uphill trying to teach me anything back in 1.0 for sure. It was so great to see the evolution of all that and that it culminating in the forming of our community. It was just awesome. So I'm so happy you guys are having a celebration as we think about the 12 years
yeah, it's
where it's all gone.
crazy how long. Like,
Yeah, it is. And in full honesty and exposure, I'm not young anymore. What a surprise, right? Uh, my retirement is now closer than the beginning of Distant World was.
oh,
Wow.
Yep. So I'm looking forward to that, to be honest, because if we all still around, that is, I will.
More gaming time.
Yeah, live streaming and back to the video grind. I reckon would be a nice way to spend my twilight years.
Soft mode,
What's that?
and soft mode.
Oh yeah, soft food. Yep, yep. Absolutely. Yep. I'm looking forward to all the adult diapers, wheelchairs, walking games. Lovely.
Real by straw while you're playing.
Yeah, intravenous needle. Do you reckon at the nursing home that have good Wi-Fi? Yeah, absolutely right.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, most of them will be using it, so it'll be fine.
Exactly. Although I don't know, I think about that. I mean, approaching that time, I'm thinking, well, hang on, maybe my generation is one of the first generations where old folk won't be internet idiots. You know what I mean? We'll be
yeah.
a bunch of gamers and stuff. Well, actually, I do have some old man news for you guys too. I actually became a grandparent a couple of months ago.
Oh.
Tell you
Oh,
what,
congratulations.
thank you.
Congrats.
Nothing makes you feel old like being an actual grandfather. You're in denial constantly, young at heart and all the rest of it. Then as soon as you daughter, in my case, is holding a grant.
Oh.
I was going to say, what do they call you?
Oh,
You're out of the loop.
do they say like grandpa turned off the Wi-Fi, stop looking at the TikTok?
Exactly. Right. And I tell them stories about what cell phones used to be like, flip phones, just yeah, very funny records, all that sort of stuff. Although actually records are coming back, and records and cassettes are becoming cool again. So will finally be relevant. But I mean, it's funny at my workplace. There are people in my team who, when we started Distant World, would have been like 7.
Oh.
They're in my team now.
Wow.
Yeah, it's really so good. Um, but
That's the exact
yeah,
opposite. That make me want to drink. That's so gross.
you got it. It's definitely one of those things that makes you watch. And then, of course, as you get older and get reminded of it all the time, you start to look backwards a lot, you know.
Yeah.
And that's where I think I'm so lucky because, so many years of me looking back at this spent time with amazing communities just like you guys. The fact that you're still going strong is amazing. If you how many distant world, not numbers, but roughly how many distant world members are there these days, and how many are active?
So, like on Masa, there's probably, I don't know, the other day I was talking to somebody and they're like, they were asking about our FC, and I I never check I never check people's FCs or whatever, but they're like, "Oh, you have 12 people online right now." And I'm like, "We do?" "Oh, cool." you know, you know, typically there's usually like 3 or 4 or 5, like sometimes busy weekends when people are off, like we may get a full 8-man party like on Masa. Um, but a lot of the members are on different servers and they're in different FCs and they're still playing. Yeah.
Yep. There's definitely a difference between a community versus a community all in one place. I think these days, if you're spread across even games, it's really. I think that's one of the cool things that I love the most when I was active was it didn't really matter what game you were in. It was this community thing sort of crossed over. And in fact, many members were members of all of the various communities anyway.
Mhm.
So I love that never changed. And if anything, I guess the technology enabled that. Well, look at what we're talking on now. I mean,
Yeah.
it's here, yeah, from back in the horrible old days of God, what was that thing? What was that?
Mumble.
Mumble.
Yeah.
Having a connection, thinking about it. It was such a nightmare. Ask Cat. It was such a nightmare to administer that social space. I can't remember what the social space was that employed Mumble Cat. Remember we had that. There was a framework that was
Yeah.
specifically set up for skills management and forums, and we had it across all of our
Oh, engine is what you're talking about.
and
Which we were talking about today and discovered they totally switched directions. They got rid of all of their which is sad because like we
yeah,
lost all of our pictures and stuff that would have been on
Mhm.
there. But they're not
Yeah.
guild uh they don't support guilds anymore. They don't do that. Now they do
Yeah.
NFT and junk.
Yeah, me and Kat were just talking about get up some article out because we were just talking about pictures, right?
right,
The screenshot
yeah,
from
exactly.
there, but yeah, they completely switched direction with that company. It's all gone now, so that's disappointing actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean that brings back memories for sure. But good Lord, it was. Um, I mean, Catella. She's never one to tell just how tough. Um, sometimes managing a group is like herding cats of
Mm.
people is. But the amount of work that Catella used to put in, and many others, by the way, but particularly Catella in the back end just to make all of that come together and work. And of course, we have to be doing moderating, and there was so much to deal with, and the tools were so primitive.
Yes, they were. Yes, they were.
I think we really, across all of our games, I think our communities really pushed the limits of that. In fact, I remember I used to get emails from, I don't know who it was. I never spoke to them in real life, but they would be saying, "Hey, do you think?" Just asking, "Do you think that you guys will be adding any more movies in the near future?" And I'll be like, "We're always adding. Why?" "Oh, no reason. We're just going to go buy another server blade or something." So we were really pushing their tech as well, and of course that
Wow.
meant it was forever falling over. Um, how many times to tell it would we go to do something and whatever the button said happened because it was just broken.
Yeah, yeah. Or I'd be like, "Oh, we're having an event. Oh, actually, you know what? So and so can't get into Mumble. Oh, we need to go update it. We need to go add more people." And
That never happens.
oh, it like
We do let's get 20. Oh, now let's 30 people. Let's get 30. Let's get 40. That should be enough.
yeah.
Yeah, that oh gosh, I'm getting PTSD thinking about that.
Yeah.
Capella would be furious, especially if it was a live event, and there would be, maybe 20 to 30 or more people trying to get in on top of the 60 that were already there. And so, yeah, licensing would be stretched all the time, and she would be pinging me going, "You have to add more, I have to add more." And it's like, oh,
It got to the point that I just started doing it myself. I would be like,
yeah,
"Oh no, I don't want to stop the progress. I'll just go do this real quick."
It's already
that,
3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
Stop.
yeah. Well, well, this is the thing. That's the sacrifice that people like Capella and many, many others made back in those days, just to keep
Uh,
keep it all
thank
flowing
you for that.
Mm.
up the front end. Yeah, it was amazing. Um, so Catella, we're here celebrating 12 years of an amazing community. I argue that it wouldn't exist, especially in its current state, if many, many people, and Bakari, I'm looking at you in the list here, Capella, Jinx, I know he's away at the moment. I mean, oh gosh, there's Lady, speaking of that video, she's forever going to hate this, but I only admit her in that video, because you were, that was such a landmark moment, by the way. But all of that effort that went in, that nobody, I promise you, nobody knew and nobody saw, because it's the magic fairies in the background, aka people like Catella and Tito, doing all this work and scrambling around and making this inadequate technology work so that at the front it all seemed like it was going as it was meant to. Catella, I don't know any event that went as it was planned and as it was meant to,
Yeah.
right? Without some technical hiccup or something, right?
We
Yeah,
were
being sidetracked.
yeah, we were talking about the fashion show earlier today. Do you remember that episode? How long that went? And even the yeah,
Yeah.
we were talking about the fashion show. Like that was an 8-hour day. Like we literally like all day long was doing that episode, and then
Wow, I had no idea.
the Gubu episode, like that one, getting
Yeah,
everybody in
this
place.
one where you ran out of the goo.
Yeah, yeah, we're blind
I mean,
winning.
they were major production. I mean, we're dealing with like dozens and dozens of people. And like I said, firstly, it's like herding cats, with all due respect, but it is. You've got 50 vivid personalities who all want to have something to say, and or want to contribute. And at the same time, you've got Capella in the background trying to keep us on track. I mean, I always used to say to Capella, hate me for saying this, but she would make um, such an amazing show producer, as in television or movies. Like you just are infinitely patient. Um, you just have this energy that goes on forever. And this is the biggest thing. I'm sure you guys all know it. She stays calm. I don't. How do you do that? Like in face of the most infuriating, frustrating things, you would always stay calm. So, I raise a glass to Keller and everyone who was behind the scenes um, 12 years ago and all the years that followed. Because, gosh, without them, there would have been nothing, I can assure you. You've seen how I melt when I have to think of more than one skill to put in the hotbar, and how well I am at organising things in the background. If you get through, I'm not. So people like to tell you the only reason that those skills. So thank you so much. Here we
Well,
are, 12 years later, thanks to you guys. Oh,
yeah, yeah.
right.
When we swapped over to the new site, like when we switched from engine to the other one, Lily really helped a lot. Like because
Yeah,
like I had basic WordPress knowledge from work, but like I'm not a web designer. Like and he was able to like help us get some plugins and stuff put in place.
yeah. You know what? Even I remember that as well, Lily, by the way. Thank you so much. And again, it's like if I talk to people who are not gamers and who are not streamers or even know what Twitch is. So work colleagues, for example. Inevitably, that conversation comes around, and they always have one question, which is why? Why would people do that? Like, what's the point? Because in their minds, it's all this work for nothing, and it's really hard to explain to them that the payoff is the community that you get to spend time having adventures and sharing stories with these people from all around the world. And it's funny, if you're not in that scene, that in itself doesn't appear to have much value to people, which is crazy because, like I said, I'm in my twilight years now. If I'm ever lying on my deathbed, I can assure you one of the things I'll look back on fondly and be so grateful for is all of the community stuff that happened all those years ago. So all I'll say is, people like you, Lily, Katella, Pico, Jukari. I remember even we're on Discord now, so we were talking Mumble before. Mumble was awful. Discord was like a revolution. And Jukari, if I'm not mistaken, I think you were the one that originally set up all the Discord rooms.
No, Mika did. Mika did. It was
Oh, was it?
Mika.
Oh, sorry, right.
No, no.
No, so you did contribute a lot, didn't you?
He like helped with your Discord, I think, a little bit, didn't he? Like
Some bits and bits here and there, yeah.
your community one.
My apologies. But the point being is, again, there's those people who are just willing to donate their time at the end of the day, time and energy. But when you're, talking about those long shoots, yeah, 8-hour days. And by the way, Kat, I don't know if you remember, but back in those days, some people couldn't even hear what we were talking about. They would just ask to stand there.
Yeah, yeah.
And they would do just that for hours and hours and hours because we didn't have the technology to get everybody in on the voice chat.
Right.
And they would just stand there in good faith that someone will whisper them at some point and say, okay, go over here now. It's amazing. Yeah.
Obviously, this beer right now. But Merrick had a big
Yes.
table all
Merrick was always. Yeah.
He true. Thank you, Mary.
I I don't. Let's see. I don't know if it'll show in here. One second. Let me see if I can make it show. Well, Shiv actually sent me a picture she made.
Oh yes, yes. Um, she told me. She drew a portrait of me.
Can you see that or
You
no?
still do the savage?
I think so.
Did you say, can we see it?
Yeah, it's not showing up on the stream in Discord. It would show up.
Think you just
Yeah.
switch one name.
Oh, yeah, yeah. 1 second. June 20. This one?
It's actually his ship. Oh, there you go.
So she made that um, of of Merrick and sent it today.
That's a good likeness.
Yeah, yeah.
Has Shiv stopped by? Did she have time to back to them?
She hadn't been by today. I don't know if she had time or not, or if was working.
She might be there. She does work crazy. But that, that's another good point, which is, oh, God. I can hear myself talking. This brings back memories as well. Technology back in the day meant
Oh my God.
sometimes I would have to do a whole show hearing an echo of myself.
Yeah, sorry about that. It wouldn't change back off of Discord once it is on there, so I have to open it again.
That brings back so many memories.
Yeah.
Because it's so distracting, right? When everything's doubled up, and then of course you'd have people in the stream who would not be on mute, and it would start off one of those chain reactions of echo loops. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Um, and
Oh,
if we weren't,
yeah.
yeah, so if we weren't live, it would mean we'd have to go stop, 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 stop. Okay, so we have to do all that again because someone's not muted, and it was going over and over and over and getting louder and feeding back and all that sort of stuff. But it's just it's nuts thinking of the technology that you guys have now. I mean, look at UCAT, like you're streaming from your social hub software. Like what the hell?
Yeah.
It's crazy. Like back in the day, you needed a whole bunch of equipment to do this.
If we had had Discord back in the day, just the ability to be able to talk to people so quickly, like be able to direct comments at direct people, would have been so helpful. It would have been so nice.
Yeah, God, yeah. Yeah, because actually that's the thing. So imagine this, guys. Imagine you're Catella, and one of your roles is to wrangle said cattle. And of course, unfortunately, in any community, it's not always 100% happy. Things happen, and so you need moderators, right? And Catella, I guess, was the queen moderator. And imagine having no tools to do that. So imagine your only tool would be to try and speak with somebody, right? Like so you know what I mean? Like you'd actually have to do something about it. So if um, Chupari, if you were being naughty, um, not you, example.
I looked around for a second, like, huh?
But Itala would have to, run it
Yeah.
by the moderators and go, hey, is it okay if I have to actually get together with Chupari to try and actually get them at a point where we could speak to them, or have to write them a very formal, um, you know, diatribe that actually said, hey, you can't do this, this is what you did. And then, of course, they would just agree and go back and forth. You didn't have the tools to be able to, well, I think the only thing we had was banning people back in the day.
Yeah, yeah.
So it was, yeah, very black and white. They had no moderation tools. So what I'm trying to say is every piece of managing a large group of individuals, all strangers from different parts of the world, with different cultural backgrounds, different expectations, different ideas about what right and wrong is. You have to do all of that manually. And I mean, at our peak, we had hundreds and hundreds. Well, actually, I think our users got to the thousands. Oh, it's not really. But
Uh, yeah, an engine.
Because we had 256 was the max.
oh, that's right.
Yeah, something.
Yep, that's right. And across all of the games, though, we had like I think what we got to
Oh
a
yeah.
peak. Yeah, at one point it's about 2,500 community members, and just trying to manage those with zero tools and do it manually. So imagine again people like Catella Blind, Merrick, spending 8 hours trying to get an hour's worth of footage for a show, and then after that having to go and do the moderation for a day or whatever it was. I mean, how do we even keep a day job? I don't know.
It was a weekend job. It was the weekend job. But
Yeah,
while I appreciate all all this, like you were a pleasure to work with. honestly, and it was always fun. You always made it fun, and the reason why I even so like I don't. Some people know the story, but it wasn't my idea to join an FC in the first place because it was 2 in the morning. It was gonna be 2 in the morning, and Blind was like, there's this YouTuber that is doing a doing an FC. They're making an FC on our server at 2 in the morning. We should go. And I'm like, what? At 2 in the morning? What are you talking about? And he's like, no, we should. And you like that game? Like it's great. Like you should just go. And I'm like, at 2 in the morning? You want us to stay up until 2 in the morning? And he's like, yeah, yeah, yeah. It's like, all right, we'll go. And so then we did stay up till 2 in the morning. But like, honestly, like it, I'm glad. I'm very thankful that I did go because, like, honestly, like it was a pleasure to get to meet you in the first place. It was a pleasure to be able to, like, I I think what pulled me to continue or want to be involved and want to help was that you had such a like I don't know, just such a good spirit about community in the first place, and that really made me want to help. You know, a lot of places or a lot of groups when you first join them, they're great for a little bit, and then later on it's not as you know like it kind of true colors come and you don't see that community mindedness, but you never changed. Like you were always focused on the community, and I thought that was awesome.
Gosh, Kat, that's so lovely of you to say thank you. But, I'm that same year, like it was, you guys in the community that kept it going. I think you need to find that drive from somewhere because it is exhausting. It's literally exhausting. But when it's something that you love and something that you're passionate about, like Kat said, you just find your energy and it comes from the community. I'm just glad then, speaking of blind, that he convinced you to stay up
Yeah,
for the session.
yeah. Me too.
Right?
Me too.
Imagine what this would be like if you weren't around.
I.
Now that you're here.
It'd be so boring. The last 12 years would have been so boring.
You would have got more sleep, probably.
Maybe. Undecided.
Speaking of Blind Rage, is he around? Is he still playing Final Fantasy 14?
He is. He plays as much as he can. So, he can we can usually get him on for like a dungeon or two, and then he has to stop. Cause
Just like the old days.
yeah,
Come on and
yeah,
rescue me and then wander off.
yeah.
Get to the end of the dungeon.
Before it was an attention deficit thing, and now it's more like his hands can only handle like doing it for so long. So
Wow. Gosh, isn't it amazing reminiscing? If I may, uh, go to the room for a second, and I mean, who's first in line? Siri, are you there? Oh, Chikara, you're there. What do you remember your first venture into Final Fantasy 13, and do you remember why you ever joined a community like this?
I first time joined a in an alpha like 2 years
mhm.
ago.
And just
Quite
going
proud
on.
of it.
Yeah.
I also had the responsibility like reading the screen right enough. Oh, I I was with the Christian group for quite a while. Um, I'm not sure how long. Probably stayed in college. I went to join a Japanese Christian fellowship to work on my Japanese.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
yeah, and I always pop in every now and then. I'm always there when people want to have help with anything.
There you go. That's that spirit I think that Pat and I were talking about that just pervades through everything we ever did. Everyone who was ever involved in anything, and I'm sure it's the same, was just so generous with their time and energy, and they love nothing more than to have somebody new come along who was bewildered by everything. and just take them under their wing and say, hey, if you need a hand with anything, just reach out. And I think, obviously that's personified in someone like Pico. If you ever go back and very early, oh, it's hard to watch, by the way, to the very early 1.0 Let's Play series when I bumped into Pico, just, no one asked him to do anything. He just out of the generosity of his kind spirit, he would see this idiot running around totally screwing up what was going on in the game, and just, his heart would go out and say, hey, you want a hand? There was nothing in it for him, and I think that just cascaded right down through all of those communities, hopefully still as it is today. What about, are you still there, lady? I know I'm always picking on you. Um, it's been many years, and you know what? I can't tell you how many people have said something to me about the answers videos, and they always talk about the people who were in the spotlight at the time, like the minis, and Ryan, and all the rest of it. But every single one of them, they're doing fine throughout watching the episode
Hmm.
until
Until Lady talks. Yeah.
and then they lose it, right? So my very mean question to you is, have you ever listened to that episode ever again? Um, um, what's it like if you do listen to it? What's it like going back and listening? And do you remember the first time you ever came across this shocking bunch of real folks?
Oh goodness, it's been so long. I honestly, what I remember was coming across like I was on YouTube working through watching. Do you remember Oka?
Yes.
Oh, Oka. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
okay. See, so I paused myself. I would never touch another animal, and I would, because I got really dogmatic to Final Fantasy 11. And when I watched him stream, I talked with him. He was like, "Oh, listen, there's like three months up for agency, so you should come and even if you start playing, you'll at least have that experience." And so I played, and I forgot how I got into this world. If you done Steven, he was like, "Oh, you should hang out with these people. They're really great." And after that, it just like was water coming together. So and when yeah, I just been naturally listening to the videos of just really nostalgic people. Even though it was like a short dream, it's like a lifetime just brought me nostalgia.
That's lovely. Thanks for sharing that, lady. It's yeah, it's crazy when you think about uh, how long ago it was, but just all the density of it all. Like we just did so much stuff back then. I'm sure you guys still do. It's crazy. They're only 24 hours in a day, and sometimes I wonder how on earth we got through it all. I mean, I'm looking down this list, and there's more names here. I don't know. Nico, are you there?
I don't.
Hey, how are you? I mean, you're a name from the past as well, blast from the past. You've been with this community for years and years and years. Do you remember the first time you ever came across the world?
Yeah, it's like my eldest daughter was years old, sitting in my lap, making noise while we were trying to play.
What?
Videos. I mean, they make it quiet. Yeah. Now she's 14, so stay the same thing.
Boys. Oh, boys. Do you feel old now? Yes, thankfully.
Yep, yep.
That makes you feel.
Yeah. And you're supposed to come watch this, weren't you? That was the deal. You
That's
come
true.
for your anniversary.
Yeah,
Uncle.
that's kind of cool.
That's crazy. I mean, the passage of time. That's amazing. Would you ever? I mean, you say daughter? I can't remember. Your
Yeah.
son.
Yeah.
Yep. So did they?
One of four. Yeah.
Wow.
The first of four. Yep.
So do any of your tribe? Are they game players, or because sometimes what you are as a parent automatically dictates what your children will never want to be. That typical thing such as father's a bank manager, you never want to be one, and you're useless as a manager. Yeah. father's a builder, you can't hold a hammer. Do your kids want to play games? Do they like playing games, or are they? Oh, that's that dumb thing you did back in the old days.
So yeah, they're more comfortable reading with me than
Oh,
capturing the tape. Because doesn't play very much.
yeah, that's crazy. Wow. Yeah, gee, wow. Thank you, guys. What about you, BC? I mean, you've been around for I don't know how long, but your name goes all the way back in my memory. Do you remember um, the first time you ever came across this lot?
Yeah, I think I was looking when I was really confused with all the learning and I was looking for help and information and
Well, you know what? It happened to
6.
me in real life. Confused, all alone, stumbling. Oh, hang on, maybe just Friday night. That's not good. But that's lovely. I mean, to be able to know that you provide some place where people can feel comfortable. Number one, number two, they can be who they really are. And number three, there was no pressure. I think I love that most Catella about our skill, and I don't know if it's changed now because the game's changed so much, but we never used to put pressure on people for raiding groups or do any content. It was always like, hey, come along.
Yeah.
We never ask anything of you. Just make it clear that you've got somewhere that's a safe space for you. Is it
Yeah, no, it's
still
the
one of
same.
the tenets today?
Yeah, no, it's the same.
it's funny. I told you a while back that when I first joined the community, I thought you, Kat, and Tico, and were all famous enough to have a anybody.
It's funny you say that because yes, I used to hear that a lot. And if I'd ever go to a con, like a convention or something, you get people coming up and stuff, and it's something you never get used to. For me, anyway, because I certainly don't see myself as that. But I used to get that comment a lot, or I'd be on Mumble back in the day, and I'd ask a question, and to tell her, I don't know if you remember, there'd be silence.
Hmm.
And I used to say to Catella, like, what's wrong? Am I being an asshole? Or like, what's going on? And she would say, no, they're just scared to talk. So it never quite clicked in my brain because, I'm just a bloke playing a game very badly on the internet. But yeah, it's lovely to hear that, Abhi, because I think if, speaking of if we were to say, what would be the one thing we would have hoped happened or that we were around for, what's the one purpose? It was to provide that safe space for people to come along and just forget about the world, enjoy something that they can share with others, and just have a great time for a few hours every week. That was honestly the goal, right, Catella? Like, it was very wholesome. There was nothing else. It was just like please come along
Yeah.
and enjoy yourself.
We just wanted a fun place to be, honestly.
You know, it's really funny. Back when I was a friend of mine was like, "Oh, aren't they doing this for free or something?" I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah.
To this day, still don't know. Like, the famous part is just commenting like, and like when I came to join this event, I was actually talking to the president in the sense of potential comment. I was like, "Oh, I'm doing like that famous festival." Okay, yeah, okay. And I don't know why it's famous, okay? But I like it. So that's why.
That's
One day I'll find out the famous background.
I can understand where I'm known, but man,
yeah,
Uh,
famous comedians maybe.
yeah.
Um,
It's funny too because you look back and I'm like, I've known a lot of y'all, and been friends with y'all longer than I know people in real life that I don't talk to anymore.
yeah.
yeah,
It's beyond being just
crazy.
being with people that you play with.
Yep, yep, 100%, 100%. And I can, extending that out too. I'm so lucky that, we are 12 years later, right? Really, by the way, those cards that come up for us, so cool. I want to resub just for that. Um, I love that. 12 years later, technically speaking, everyone should have gone their own way. We're all from different countries, different cultures, different backgrounds. Life happens. Some of us grow up and get old. Echo. You know, shit happens, and you know, by the law of averages, we should have all just moved on and tucked it away in our memories and gone, oh, that was. But here we are, and there's so many people I know that even aren't here today that I still keep in touch with. We have the email address, and I either get an email just out of the blue saying, "Hey Sambo, what's happening? I've just had a daughter." I get pinged on Steam all the time, just people plucking up courage to go, "Hi Sambo, I used to watch your DC Universe online stream when I was 8."
Yeah.
And I'd be like, "Oh, thanks for watching, man. What's happening?" And it's like, "Yeah, I'm now 20, you know, and I've got a kid." Like, okay, do they play DC Universe online? Um, so it boggles my brain almost every day. And I think that's the cool thing about YouTube, though, is that all that stuff wasn't momentary; it's still there, and we still get like thousands of views on that stuff. And I think it's ramped up in the last few years because of the whole classic thing. So what was that? I mean,
I
it
didn't
must
even know how to
it's, it's like a dance floor rather than a rave to me. Oh my lord!
Speaking of new things and raids and whatnot, the 7.0 is going to have new job classes.
Yeah.
Pictomancer.
Pictomancer.
But yeah, I've seen the Viper. That's the thing with the swords, right? Viper. Wait. Oh, Tequila.
Yeah, I was too far away. Yeah, yeah. Or fall at least. Run to, yeah, well.
So there's a necromancer. Well, that's weird because
Oh, Picto. Like a painter? Like a Picto art?
oh,
Paintbrush.
what I mean, Final Fantasy. You know, it reminds me of the old Star Wars galaxies in that way. Where professions were dancer, crazy stuff like that. So wait, so paintbrush. Someone has to explain this to me. I know that's more the norm. How do you play a painter?
So since you know Final Fantasy, you think of Final Fantasy 3 slash 6 realm.
Yeah,
She's
six the best.
sketch. She's
Oh,
sketch the enemies. So it's kind of even the AS moves realms here that they made revamped.
Yeah, even in the story when they introduced it, like we have a character that was in our story just at the end talking about like realms, like being the reason why they are gonna turn into a pictomancer, basically.
yeah, right, right. No, that makes
A
sense.
realm of.
Well, yeah, right. Oh, that's cool. So is that in the new expansion you said?
Yeah, it'll be.
When is
Pictomancer,
that, by the way?
Viper, end of June for the early launch, and then 2nd of July is release.
Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah, 2nd of July is release.
And we also get a new limited shop. We have Wage now, which is a whole other way to play the game. So you can get enemy kills. You don't have to use your weapon, right?
Yeah, right. Yeah.
So it's really
Wow.
strong. This one is arcane level. You can't do punching with every other class. You can do with a bunch of classes. And now they're releasing beast aspects.
Oh, wow. Gosh.
Hmm.
Yeah. Holy moly.
Uh, and there is a dancer as well.
G'day, Sean.
Yeah.
Um,
La-
the dancer.
Lady's on Dancer right now. Yeah,
Yeah, we've had a dancer for a while now.
yeah. Lady is right now playing a dancer.
That makes sense, lady. Wait. So But is that like so? I mean, in Star Wars, they were a I guess you'd call them a buffer person. Like they'll just
Mhm.
give you buff for hanging around. Is it a similar thing? Are you a support? Yeah. Oh yeah, in pain. Yeah. Whoa.
That that one increases healing.
So it is a support. That's amazing. What are those weapons? Well, not weapons, but what are the frisbees that you've got there? That's so cool. Yeah.
GPS
And I love
results.
that it, I was going to say, what was it? What the combat side of it? Yeah. That's really, gosh, I mean, they, the animation and the art is just unmatched, isn't it? So beautiful. Thank you. Helen, I saw you. No, no, go. Nicky.
I was just gonna say, if you want to get back into it, just to see some new stuff, create a new account and do the free.
Free trial. Yeah.
You can level up to
Oh,
70
yeah.
or something now.
Yeah, you can get all the way through Stormblood now.
Free class, 70.
Yeah,
If you really get stuff again,
yeah,
get
no,
back
no.
to it.
Well, look, no, it's people at my work talk about it all the time as well because it's crazy how much free content there is. So no, it's not about the sub or not. It's literally private.
Yeah.
It's something I have little odd these days, Cassie. But I do. I try and keep on the download, but I regularly resub, like probably twice a year. I'll hop on, reinstall, have a run around, get excited, and life will drag me away again. But I don't like to make a big deal out of it. I just want to see what's happening. But the
Well, no, that's the thing though. You still you'll be not playing when it's a free trial. So
that's
just
true.
hop in whenever. Not to mention
No, that's
different names, even more on the thousand.
yeah, yeah. It's well, this is the thing. When I do log in, I love it. Like I absolutely love my cat with me because she's always one of the first people to say hi, of course. Love. Um, and it's just lovely because there's always people around to help out, and there's always something new. Whenever I log in so infrequently, there's always plenty of people like to try to show me what's going on. Like I don't even have a flying now in any of my characters. I didn't know there was flying in the game, so that was a big deal.
You well,
So,
oh, actually no, maybe you don't. I was gonna say you probably do now because they give, but you have to be to 50. Yeah.
So that's the actual ability.
yeah, I haven't got that far. Not for lack of time. And that's the other thing. People keep telling me that A Realm Reborn is a real slog, though, compared to the rest.
They've done a lot to change it though. Like they've
Yeah, that's
minimized quite a bit.
oh, okay. All right. Because I'm kind of young, nowhere near looking through that 12 years later.
Well, it's just like
But,
it's amazing how much better their storytelling.
Oh yeah.
Like
yeah,
the music is getting better, but live. It's just
yeah,
everything.
yeah,
So like you say, the Railroad One is just amazing. But only if you play it. If you're replaying it, that's when
yeah,
let
gotcha.
us know.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, and I know I kind of have to make it through that in order to get the good, sorry, better. Um, um, yeah, yeah, exactly. And here's the other crazy thing, because I'm still such a supporter of the game. I mean, I own all the expansions. So, even though I don't play them, I feel I always buy them because I'm like, well, I might. Um, and it's nice to be able to support the game still, even if I'm not actively playing. Um, but
Sure.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, talent. I mean, your other name that I can see that goes way back in my books anyway. You remember when you stumbled upon this Motley Crue?
Yeah. I was looking 1.0. The beta for 2.0, and when you were waiting for it to come back on, I was watching all your videos, and oh, that was cool. So I joined Divine Phoenix over on EU servers, and then when that trailer died a death, I came across to Macedonia and was picked up by Skylock and brought into the fold.
There you go. I love hearing stories like that. That's so cool. I think that was for me anyway, the great purpose of those videos was to be able to show people or smash down some of the barriers. Because even though it doesn't seem like it to us back then, it was such a weird thing for many people. One of the weird MMOs and do weirdos that go and chat online with headsets and do weird crazy stuff. Um, and I think the videos went some way towards showing people that okay, they're pretty normal people, and they're actually there to have a good time and forget about the plans for a second or two. So I think they worked in that respect. It was nice, I think, when revelation of it's not a really niche, um, game where you have to type in commands and dots and move a button.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
true.
not quite D&D. Not quite the having to roll and do the math and all that.
That's exactly what it was. Because I mean, there was the stigma associated with that,
Oh yes.
and yeah, and a time thing as well. I think, I mean, if I did anything right, it was to highlight the everyday man. Right, like so someone who's not very smart, hasn't got lots of time to play, yet you can still chip away and at least have fun and make progress. And I think that we got that message across quite well because I think it lowers the barrier for people to go, I'll give this a try.
Hmm.
Yeah. You even encouraged me to go on to World of Warcraft as well because I the name Warcraft that doesn't sound good. And I saw your review, and I thought, well, give it a go. It's nice. I still prefer this to this.
Of course. Well, yeah, it's funny that, um, um, and it's interesting because when the classic came out for WoW, boy, that was awesome for me because it's just nostalgia which is it's funny because you may not know, but there was a BlizzCon a few years ago, must be 7 or 8 years ago now, where famously, and you can see a video of it. A member of the audience said that you were gonna, give us classic service, and the then um, what was it, CEO, or no, it wasn't. It was the lead designer. Famously said to the whole audience, literally, quote, "You think you do, but you don't."
Mm.
And of course, that's now flashed. Well, she's resigned now, and that's hit him in the face because, of course, it's their most popular way of playing WoW now. Which is crazy. So they also said the same though, with all due respect to Yoshi, he's the expert, he'd know if this is a nightmare or not. But you know what? Blizzard said it was a nightmare and they didn't even have the old code, so it would never happen, quote unquote. And here we are now with 5 different types of classic servers that are
It may be a possibility. Like right now, I think it's a nightmare for him because they're really in the middle of still doing content, right? Like they're still working on new stuff for this version of the game, and it's being pretty well received. And so I bet if they get to a point where um, where people aren't playing as much or something like that, then maybe that would be a route they would take. But like for right now, like yeah.
no point. Yep, agreed. And in fact, I would argue that probably in terms of all MMOs, Final Fantasy 14, I'm not sure. I don't know the numbers, the actual subscription numbers and stuff, or player count. But even playing on WoW, because WoW's the only one I play these days, which again more because of time than anything else. But Final Fantasy 14 is spoken of in WoW with great regard, and in fact, most people who are playing WoW now sort of proceed to say Final Fantasy 14 is one of the most MMOs around and one of the best. And we're all sort of there playing just because we've put years of investment into it. That's why we're on WoW, but they all speak very highly of Final Fantasy 14. And I think it's lovely because, as we've all talked about, over the past hour, back when we started filming in 1.0, it was horrible. Like no two ways about it. It was one of the most poorly reviewed games at the time. It was a joke. People made fun of it. Um, it was, um, a real slog to run if you could even run it at all, even on low. So it had everything against it. And so the redemption arc, for want of a better term, has been amazing. just to see it come to the point now where it's a highly respected benchmark of how to run a good mode, which I think is important.
True, yeah.
We had three chefs. You only have to use one. One opens two, and then left the juice just before cheese, so I can hold the crap. Is that trying to get back at someone?
I was with you.
Yeah.
Your box was a little empty. No.
No.
I was into the last one. I didn't realize it. Yeah, I didn't see a quest marker, but I looked up and it said enter eternity. I was like, what? It didn't even tell me it was unlocked.
I didn't get that.
Yes, neither did I. I just saw it in the top in my dues.
Oh, is it right there?
Sambo,
I played the game. Lost. Yeah, I was so lost. I had. I then. Well, because I had. Just wow. Because I didn't like the game.
Yep.
I went for life. I wrote this, right? Until last day. And then Guild Wars
Yes.
I hopped on that. Just before that, Star Wars.
Yep.
Played that. That was a like. And so I quit that for Guild Wars 2. Then I get an email. Oh, this game was, that horrible. But the beta for it. Played the beta. Absolutely, I was amazed.
The Realm Reborn.
Yeah, I know. Was not lost. So I was like, okay, get that.
Nice. Wow.
So
There you are.
when it first released, no, JP and Stuart new servers on US data.
Yep. Right.
Unfortunately for me, the tenants,
Yeah.
made a character on Google.
yeah, that's where mine.
Was horrendously populated by French people. And yeah, I mean, like
You're in there. That's right, isn't it?
so I then scoured. I scoured the original Warrior
Oh.
Red. And
Oh.
I saw a post that
I remember that.
my character
Holy moly. That's Red. Thank you for that. Capella.
Mhm.
Who was it? You that started that thread? Because if it wasn't you that actually wrote it, you that.
I think I put it up. Like so they were actually suggesting it. Like in the forums they were suggesting that people put the name of their MCs in this one thread, and so we're like, oh, okay, why not? And so we just threw it up there.
I mean, that thread turned into so many people came into it. There were hundreds of posts. By the way, Lily, you talked about Warhammer Online, and there's a lot of nostalgia there, and it's really sad when that shut down. I'm sure you're aware that you and anyone else is in the yeah, Age of Reckoning, yeah. I think it's great. It works fine. Things a bit.
and that's how they've been able to add a lot of
content.
there was supposed to be added, because I don't know if you remember when you're doing sort of like sort of the realm wars.
Realm versus realm.
There's only 2 cities.
Yep.
They expanded that to 3.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Right, but only possible because they've got the code, basically, I guess, or the
Yeah,
asset.
it was already built. It just hadn't been added.
Right.
But yeah, I used to love that game. I played both Order and Destruction.
Yep.
I played on Order. I played White Lion.
Oh, yep.
I used to be riding in, just pouncing on everything with my giant axe.
Yeah, lovely.
Destruction, I was healer, I think it was.
Yep, where you carry around the skull.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yep. Yeah, good memories. And I'm just watching Catella's. These encounters are so interesting, aren't they? Like, it's not just a boss in the middle of the room that you beat on. It's just the design and stuff, and the scale is amazing.
This one's a full story.
Yeah. Later in the game, you get the more cinematic they get with the content.
Yeah, right. And Lily, do you still hop in and say hello to KOTOR, to Star Wars? The MMO?
No. I had heard that I got, sorted out the server lag issues and, tons more content and everything.
Yep.
That's a good question. Because I know they changed directions with a different company halfway through the other year.
Yep. Look, I haven't popped in for a while, but I hear it's good. Well, I mean, it's still healthy and still going strong. And I think they too have a great free-to-play pathway,
That's good.
Which will always help. Good Lord, this fight. Yeah, even the background there, the animations on the skybox with the portraits and the code or whatever it is, it's so cool.
Eden was a good storyline. I liked it.
This one.
Yeah, it's a good one.
That's my color.
Treasured memory.
Now, this one on the other hand.
Am I guessing that the pictures floating around are references to moments that you've played previously?
Yeah.
Like, is that, that's cool.
So this girl in the black, we're trying to save her memories.
Never wear this color.
Like,
And they're the memories. Right.
this boss is trying to take her memory away.
Yep. Whoa! Lalafels can fly.
Yeah.
Strong leg.
Yeah, that person you're trying to save is such a goth.
Wow.
Remembering my first forays into MMOs, Guild Wars was my first, and I disappeared for a few years until Final Fantasy XIV.
Yeah, Guild Wars 1?
Guild Wars 1, yes.
I'll swap the boss around so you guys can see the portraits.
Oh, there's a portrait.
Oh, wow.
I was looking for him. Yeah.
I only just realized I had the first self.
So Rama and Ifrit. Okay.
Oh, later.
Later. Let them fight.
So it'd be outside and then sides, right?
Yeah, I believe it's direct flanks.
Yeah, Talent Guild Wars 1 still, that's a super nostalgic one for me, and I still have that installed actually, and still, because I see it more as a single player game, to be honest.
Which
but
one?
Yeah, I play
Guild
that
Wars
occasionally.
1.
Oh, Guild Wars.
Yeah. And for me, it's the zones, the music. I love it's Jeremy Soule music, I believe.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
I may
so,
have
yeah,
that on DVD.
What? Sorry?
I may have that on CD somewhere.
Oh yeah. I mean, and it's tiny and it's one executable. Like literally, the installer's
Oh yeah.
gw.exe. But it's still
Yeah.
still healthy. Yeah.
Oh yeah. The first time I played it, I had a MacBook and I had I can't remember. There was some special way of playing PC games on it. You put them in a bottle or something, and
what's it called? Boot Camp. Is that what it was?
Boot Camp, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. That's right. Yeah, no, it's still super fun, I reckon, that game.
Yeah.
And they had a healthy PvP scene as well, which is awesome. But I've never gone back into Guild Wars 2 for a while though.
Sunny was just playing Guild Wars 2.
You had some trouble with Guild Wars 2, didn't you?
Me, not being able to play it very well because I'm an idiot. There was always that. It was because it had jumping puzzles in it as well. That was a big part, if I remember rightly. I'm sure it's changed a lot.
No, those jumping puzzles are still there.
Oh my god, that just struck my brain like a lightning bolt. Didn't you play the game Thief at one point and you were like, oh, look, a jumping puzzle, but you actually just were supposed to walk up a bunch of boxes?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, look, I mean, no, I think you've got someone else.
That must be the
confused.
other, yeah.
the other Sambo. Yeah, no, that wasn't me. No, well, that was well, actually, it's funny you say that because if any of you used to watch that show, Reggie was my partner in crime there, and she put up with all, like, she was very patient, just like Catella. And in fact, today I logged into my socials and saw a picture of her attending a birthday. Hadn't seen her for ages, so I haven't spoken to her probably for a couple of years. So I must reach out and say hello. But yeah, they were fun times in Guild Wars. And Guild Wars 2 was great too. I don't know why I stopped playing that. I'm not sure.
There was something you didn't like about it, or something to do with the company. I think I can't remember exactly.
Yeah, I know. I fell out with ArenaNet.
Oh, ArenaNet. Oh, that's bringing back memories, actually. That's right.
Yeah.
Wait, yeah. Oh, yeah, what happened? Oh, I think they were trying to pull down our videos.
Well, from my point of view, I got into a really good guild, and we were getting really good with actual GVGs, actual Guild versus Guild. You know, when a game is called Guild Wars, you'd think,
surprising, isn't
right?
It? Yeah.
So we'd have in World vs. World actual GVGs.
Yep, right.
One day, get this, right, Sambo? One day, one of the actual devs logged in and started taking the mick out of us having a GVG.
You're kidding. What, like in chat?
He actually logged in on a character that we could not kill and was then just saying, oh, you shouldn't be doing this. This is not how you should be playing the game. This is not how this was intended. We recorded him, and it was so bad. This was the reason why in future updates they gave us this tiny little area for actual dedicated GVGs.
Wow.
But we just completely lost faith in ArenaNet.
Yep.
After they had these sort of like key, I don't know what they call them, when they were releasing the game, they had these points where they were gonna, these terms. They were gonna stick to these things. And
Right, their charter,
just,
their guide.
Yeah, the whole charter. They never stuck to the charter, and they went completely back on the charter, and that's how they lost a lot of players.
I think that's sadly true. If you look back in history of the downfall of many MMOs, often it's not the game, nothing to do with the game. It's normally the decision from management, or a decision that's more interested in revenues than perhaps community, and it never plays out well. Whereas the companies that invest in listening to the community and actually providing something close or as best they can to what the community is saying, if they listen to that voice, history will tell you, I think, that they're the games that are still alive today. And I mean, look, Yoshi P, for example, Blizzard, even there's plenty. I think, it's interesting because that reminded me, back in the day, we did have a lot of support from developers. And I remember, for example, DC Universe Online. And by the way, you couldn't get two more separate communities than Distant World and what were we called? I can't remember. It was a community we made in
Pink Yeti Army.
Yeah, oh no, so Pink Yeti Army was Guild Wars. What was it? What was DC? Oh, Super Zeros. Yes.
Super Zero, yeah.
Oh,
Yep.
yes.
Yep. So speaking of numbers, so that took off again because of young males who between sort of the ages of 7 and 15 who were playing this thing. And I had to end up getting in touch with the developers because we hit the guild limit really quickly, and so we had to, or whatever it was called, guild thing. And so I said to them, hey, I've got this problem, like what, blah, blah, blah. I think it was 500. And they said, oh, just make another guild. I'm like, oh, yeah, but as a guild leader, that's really annoying, harking back to what I was saying earlier about managing the whole thing. And they said, okay, hang on, actually, we'll get back to you. And I ended up going to a couple of meetings with them over Skype, where I ended up in a room, and they were the devs there, and they're like, so what would it look like to you, a good outcome to this? I'm like, a greater size for guild. Well, we can't do that because of technology, and so long story short, I end up having these conversations with them, and they ended up in a space where it was quite funny, because they said they used to watch my show every time it came out, because that showed them what the everyman saw for their game. Because as a designer, you've got blinkers on, you think you're doing something obvious to you, but to the average person it's not obvious. And so they used to use that show as a gauge for what does the average Joe actually take from what we've just put into the game, and how do they play and all that stuff. And then that extended to, some of you may remember, an MMO called Rift, which is still going today, under way different auspices these days. But back then it was a great buy to play game. And we actually filmed a couple of episodes with the producer for that show and the community managers and developers. Yeah, right. So, and they put content in the game based on those shows, which was awesome, but it was nice to be able to have this conversation. Simon was his name, and we used to have a weekly meeting, actually, where we'd just catch up for 15 or 20 minutes, and they'd want to know what we did and how we're finding it, and they'd run new content by us, and they'd invite us into their internal testing server to test out new content and all that sort of stuff. So it was myself and Tallahassee. And then it was the same for WoW. And so point being is that, back then, it was early days of, hey, as a company, maybe we should connect with the people who are playing the game and who have a bit of a voice, because maybe we'll learn something. And I think if you fast forward to today, look at the influence that can happen from, live streamers. Think of Asmongold in WoW. Think of your top Final Fantasy 14 streamers and all that sort of stuff. So I think these days, I know of one particular game company that they have a role, which is their social media can't remember what it's called now. It's a social media something, but it's not what you think. It's not, hey, go keep an eye on Facebook. It's dedicated to being a sort of concierge for live streams. So they're the people that deal with all of the live content creators. And in my last years of streaming, which was with Blizzard, they actually assigned me a guy in Australia, in Sydney, who was my guy,
Oh,
who
uh,
they'd look after me, send me promos and all that stuff. So
I think you're referring to influencer relations manager. I think that's what's
thank
called today.
you.
Yeah.
That's it. Sorry, grandpas don't know the cool terms.
Yeah, there's a PR staff member I work with as well when it comes to
There you go.
a
Sorry,
different game. Yeah.
interrupting for 1 second. So they want to run the Savage ones, but we need some people who actually know the fight a little bit more. So I can drop, and then maybe Pierce can be invited in, and then
I'm available as well if you
or
need more.
Barry. Yeah,
You can
Maybe
stick
I
around.
drop
I
and
gotta
get
head out
Beardy in.
you have to head out.
soon. Yeah.
Oh.
So I'll just hop out and let you guys do your
Okay,
thing.
fair enough.
Soon, TM.
You know what's so crazy? Us talking about this, you're naming off all these games, and I'm like, wait, I did all these games with all these people.
Yeah, right. So there are some of you who were throughout all of that stuff. So it's amazing when you think back and look at it. And like I said, combined, it was just this huge community. But I think we were really breaking new ground back then, because there was, to your point, Jakari, there's no such thing as an influencer manager or whatever.
No, there wasn't at the time. I don't know. I think it was called. It still had content creator when content creator was still a thing. The term back then, before influence came about. I got used to the influencer word, but I still prefer a content creator.
I definitely prefer content creator as well.
Yeah.
It's interesting. While you guys have been playing all these games for so long, there's actually a couple groups of friends I've been playing since, I want to say Ragnarok Online, like 90s, in the 90s.
Oh yeah, great music.
And some of those people actually also ended up in DW, and they were here today. Like we weren't in DW at the same time, but we landed here eventually.
Wow,
like
that is awesome.
Like 1.0.
Yeah, that's so cool. And in fact, RO, again, there's a version of it that's still running, as I'm sure you know. It was only a couple of months ago I had a nostalgia itch and installed it again, and the music's enough just to take me back,
Yeah, I just listen to the music and save myself.
Yeah, exactly, right? Bring up a YouTube playlist of your old. I mean, geez, do you guys? Oh, actually, that's someone who's going to ask Katella before I also head away. It's 12 o'clock here in Aussie on Sunday from the future. Do you still, or you or anyone here, dip into Final Fantasy XI still?
Whenever they have a free weekend, I do.
I am playing it right now.
What?
Is there a free weekend?
It's on a private server, but yeah.
Yeah, sure.
You're on Horizon, aren't you?
Horizon.
Yeah, there's nostalgia for you, for sure. Amazing.
I mean, but 11 is like 30 years old now. I mean, still running retail pretty strong.
Yeah.
I have not touched 11 since 14, but I played 11 for, I don't know, 10 years. It feels like 10 years? A long time. Yeah. And I got not far in that game, which is, I think, the most amazing part.
Yeah, it was. I mean, if you want to talk about daunting for a new player, that was about as daunting as it got ever for me. And in fact, my first foray into it was on PlayStation 2, I want to say. Is that
I
console?
was.
Yeah, that's right.
I started there first.
And I mean, back in those days, it was amazing, though, right?
Didn't you have to modify the PS2?
Sorry,
Didn't you have to
say, like, I knew people who played, but we weren't good enough to do the main story. So you get content logged.
Yeah, because it was so tough.
There was a bit of a
11 on retail now is more single player focused because you can summon NPCs now to help you out.
Right. Yeah, I had read that. Well, I mean, that was in the same day, or maybe this one was a bit earlier, but who's old enough here to remember, A, the Dreamcast console, and B, Phantasy Star Online? Any PSO
My
players?
I
was a PSO player.
I know about it, but
So-
I never actually owned a Dreamcast.
Right.
That-
Well,
Ditto.
yeah.
yeah, I
Well,
only knew about it.
well,
I was
I
Yeah, I
mean,
know, I know both, but I tried to get the PC version.
oh yes, yes.
Yeah.
Final Fantasy before they even released it. So I tried to get the sort of fan translated version of Fantasy. Oh man, that was no, I didn't manage to, but I was interested.
Well,
but
it's
I didn't have a
again.
Dreamcast.
There, I've just been on a nostalgia trip recently. I have now a working PSO online on PC, and there's a fan server. And as you all know, I'm a twit. I'm an absolute idiot, and I was able to set it up and configure it and get it working. And it's very simple. And you just run an installer. It's what? Sorry.
Was it Affinia?
Thank you. That's exactly it.
Yeah. I play on that.
Yep, and it's so easy, isn't it? And you can, and there's always people there, and you can hop into a party and run, and so that's great nostalgia.
Affinia is great.
Yeah, so I think that's the big thing. Again, looking at the past 12 years, what's changed is the tools and technology that's available to you and I are only 12 years ago would have been nothing but a fanciful dream. It's just crazy to see, and fan projects like that are a result, and I think it's awesome. But speaking of nostalgia, I'm going to head away, but I just want to wrap up by saying, firstly, thank you so much for inviting me to come along today. I know I've kind of barged into your normal routine and probably talked a lot. I mean, I never do that, right?
No, we wanted you to come. We wanted you to come.
You're fine.
Well, it's been absolutely lovely. Blast from the past. And, watching you play here, it's just... Damn it, it's just, scratched that itch again, so may or may not have to reinstall it. Bloody hell. For my biannual return to say hello. But just really want to wrap up by saying, I hope what's most clear from me today is that I just have such a reverence and respect for everything that happened back in the days, good, bad, and otherwise. It's... they say that your past shapes your future. I watched The Flash last night, so The Flash said the past shapes your future. I just wouldn't be the person I am today. It's that simple. If it hadn't been for all of the communities across all of the games that we produced content for, and those communities just wouldn't exist without the donation of so many people's hundreds and hundreds and thousands of hours of volunteer support work just to make it happen. So I like I said, if I was on my deathbed right now and looking back, I would just feel myself really good about what's happened, and I'm just so happy that 12 years later I'm able to hop in to a Discord, and there's that flying Lalafell again. Hop into a Discord and see familiar names that are still going in the same community by one way or another. So I just think that's incredible. So huge thanks to all of you. And Catella, would you please pass on my regards to Pico, because ironically, even though he was arguably the person responsible for starting this relationship, I don't keep in touch with him, and it's not for any reason other than I don't have his email address. Just grew up and life happened, I guess, and I don't play anymore. But please say hello to him, and
I will. Yeah.
I view him as the genesis, if you like, of all of our communities. Because if it wasn't for his generosity, just helping out a poor Aussie who had no idea what was going on, then none of this would have happened as it did. So I think there's a lot to thank him for. But and to yourself, of course, Catella. Like I said, Catella hates me ever talking about all the work she used to put in because she obviously did it for the love. But Catella, you must have put in thousands and thousands and thousands. You're all dead. What's going on? Thousands of hours into running our communities, and again, it wouldn't have looked anything like it did if it wasn't for you. So thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. I appreciate every minute, and you made it so much fun. And thank God you were there, because I'm so disorganized, as you know. She used to could tell you all sorts of crazy stories behind the scenes about making sure I was in the right place at the right time, because I was never. in the right place at the right time. So it was all due to her. But guys, have an amazing rest of you. What is it there? Saturday night?
Saturday,
for those
yeah.
in the US. Yep. And what is it? Late at night in the EU, I think. So
Yeah,
hope
it's
you guys...
3 o'clock in the UK.
Oh, is it in the morning?
In the morning.
Yep. Because we've all had daylight savings tick over, haven't we, recently? So
Yeah, joy.
But looking at this, looking at your screen, that's a screen that I normally see with my character, so it's very familiar to me. So it's probably a good place to leave it for me, somewhere familiar, aka being dead. Now, also, just wanted to say, even though this person who I'm about to mention wasn't into Final Fantasy XIV, I still keep in touch with them because in real life they're one of my best friends, and they live in London now. Speaking of London, and I every month we get together on Discord here, and we play a few games together just to keep in touch. And that is Tallahassee. And I was telling him that this weekend I couldn't meet up with him because I wanted to stop past and say hello because you guys are having an anniversary. And he said, even though Final Fantasy is absolutely not his thing, and he has a very Australian crass way of explaining that, which I'll not mention here, but it's not his visual style. He did want me to pass on a big hello to everyone because he's still around and we still play games together. And, he was a big part of the whole thing as well back in the day. So he just wanted to wave and say hello to all of you as well.
Yeah, well, tell him hi.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, definitely.
Do. Yeah, he's still exactly the same.
One time, so you can actually just chat.
Yeah.
And I still try and I give him shit about Final Fantasy XIV. He in his mind, it's a bunch of the characters look like characters from the androgynous 80s, quote unquote. He's a bit more meat and potato. Is our Tallahassee. So if he hasn't got a gruff sort of Conan-looking dude with a sword and shield, he's not too interested in it. But maybe Beastmasters might pull him in. Who knows?
There you go.
He doesn't have to talk about 14 though. We can just chit chat.
Yeah. He can just come by.
Yeah, true. Well, I think he has you guys on his speed dial in Discord. I think he's a member. But anyway, it's been a blast. Thank you so much, and thanks for everything. And I just can't believe, like I say, watching you play. It's evolved so much, hasn't it? It just looks incredible. No wonder people speak so highly of the game. And no doubt when the expansion comes around, I'll be poking around for sure. Say hello. So if you see me online, feel free to say hello. And that goes for anything, by the way. If you see me on Steam or on Discord, it's there for a reason. Feel free to shoot me a message. If I don't answer, it means I'm either actually asleep in my chair dribbling, because that's what happens also when you get old, or I'm busy doing something. But I'll always respond. But in the meantime, take care, everyone. Have an amazing rest of your weekend, and thanks for all the great memories. Greatly appreciate it.
You too. Thanks for coming by. If you get a chance, try to send Pico a message in Discord. He's pretty responsive in Discord.
Oh, is he?
So, yeah.
I should have thought of that probably, but you know me.
That's okay.
That's a good idea. Actually, I will do that. That's a great idea. It's been way too long. All right, team. Good luck with the next run, and we'll talk soon. Take care.
Take care.
Bye-bye.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Hello. I didn't want to interrupt. All right, cool. I'm gonna still call you Shin then. Yeah, I think we're fine if we take the towers. If you have the tethers that connect you, just break them and it'll be fine. It won't matter.
How do you break them? Like
just
apart,
stand there. Yeah, you can. Yeah, just stand there and like pull apart from each other, but stay within the tower. If you have an orb though, like just do a circle around the arena until it shrinks and then bump into it, so that it won't kill everyone.
Okay.
And we should be okay.
So I'd like to formally apologize for being late. I had to work all day and it sucked.
Forgive you.
I know. I'm sorry.
I feel sorry for you. Sorry.
No, don't be. Don't be. It was all right. I'm getting paid. It's all about that money.
Oh, so you're giving me money to forgive you? Thank you.
What? No. What? Oh, god damn.
I'm a witness. I heard you say it.
I did too, actually.
Damn, I didn't think I was gonna earn money from this meetup. This is
So
great.
we're gonna be going either forward or back here. Oh, on 4 all the way to the back. Yep, all the way to the back. And then once she swipes, go over to the right side. I'm
Nice.
done. Thank you for taking her back to the middle. Be on 1, 2, 3, 4. Don't share the same spot with somebody else, and then we're gonna get knocked back. But
Yeah.
Apparently.
Yeah, because RMT activity.
Yeah.
These are my friends. I'm literally right next to them.
In front.
Easy.
That's just a tank buster.
Damn, the damage down really does lower you down.
Yeah, it's really bad.
Okay, because it's so late, I'm going to go. Have a good night, everyone, and see you tomorrow.
Bye. Away from the boss.
I didn't look away in time.
I did not look away.
You guys are looking.
I'm sorry, Rita.
Oh, perfect. We're good. We skipped it. Yay. Divided up into 2 teams, though. We're missing one over here, and that's it. That's it. Stay over there. We're fine with 2 tanks on one side, and both of you can each take 2 tethers. Team on the left will each take 1.
Oh yeah, I forget you guys are used to this ping.
No, I am.
A little bit.
I played almost a
I
minute.
pretend to be. You know, I only spent like.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
I was raised in the ping.
Lily's got the first one. Thank you, Lily.
I used to play at this ping on 0.3 down.
I'll get the
Want
second
to know
one.
what the ping is for dial-up?
Okay.
It's 300 milliseconds.
That works too.
You don't experience that again.
I used to play 1.0.
Make sure you heal us at least, 'cause we're dying.
I used to play 1.0.
Got it.
710.
GT 710. The graphics card.
Oh.
Yeah, it was a nightmare.
One needs to grab that last one, yeah. Thank you, Sunny.
I started this game on a soldered together PS3 that my friend gave me after his ex-girlfriend threw it out of the window.
And it still worked?
After I soldered it together, it worked. I was quite resourceful back then. I can't do that anymore, I don't think.
That's crazy. But lucky for you?
Yeah, it worked out.
Music.
Now the magical girl transformation.
I had to take my time to actually watch those Savage Run videos, just to see those cutscenes in particular.
When we switch you in here, you can watch it, because we all have to sit through it regardless.
Yeah, I'm watching the stream.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, for a little bit though.
At some point, you'll wish there was a fast forward button, though.
Unclear number 7.
Yeah.
just like basically just here for the cutscene.
Hurry up, please, and transform.
Do you remember the first Eden Savage fight where you had like a solid minute to go and do things in the middle of the fight?
I need this outfit.
Everybody make sure you're stacking behind her. And then tank, just make sure that you use a cooldown for this Aquamorn or whatever it is. And we'll be fine. And then that's going to be one more, and then we'll be good. And done. Just kill her. I cannot double weave in here.
Everybody says double weave like it's a thing you do, and I'm starting
It
to
is a
question,
thing.
like, is it really a thing, or are you guys messing
Yeah.
with it?
No, it is a thing, yeah.
On something, I get
I
to
thought
triple
that's like
weave.
a
And then we're gonna go
cheating thing.
counterclockwise.
Uh-oh.
That was loads of-
Got him. They all followed
I
me.
should have marked. Yeah, I should have marked myself.
I was following where the majority of the people are.
You
No.
said counterclockwise, and I moved clockwise, so I thought my brain
Yeah,
would
put
be like,
myself
hey,
a
buddy,
safety
that's
cone. We
not
got
how
the
that
killer
works.
soon because it's.
Oh, you're right. Because even I instinctively went to the left. I was like, I didn't even think about counter. I heard counterclockwise too.
Yeah.
Go, go, go.
Yeah, otherwise we're gonna deal with
Oh.
a mechanic we don't want to
Okay.
deal with. Go, 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 go.
Chilling.
Yeah. Yes, perfect.
We only sacrificed Pierce. It's
Yeah, that's fine.
Pierce and Barry.
It's all right. It's the two people that speak Japanese. It's fine.
Eh?
Pretty
私
少し
あるよ。
Anyways, we're fine. Roll for your loot. Mark down who got who.
I can't say it.
If we can get another DPS,
Submit.
we should be able to pass that
Yeah.
without much issue. 'Cause we were fine with 2 DPS, 2 healers.
I mean, I can swap to monk, but you need.
Okay. Well, I got the mount this time, so you can swap me out.
No, you need to stay.
I need to
Unless, yeah, you need to stay.
Okay.
I you got the chest. There you go.
I can swap it. No, you need to stay.
You
Everyone
stay.
else can leave.
You stay. Anybody else besides Katella?
You
not
started
have
this, you need to
any
finish it. Yeah.
Okay.
You're gonna see this through to the end.
Or something like that. Yeah, if you
Maybe I can be a little bursty. I'm gonna try this double weaving, and I'm making quote marks with my hand.
Who is that? You, Beery?
Yeah, I've never double weaved before.
What? How do you have Savage gear and you've never double weaved?
Because I have insane ping, my friend. So.
Oh, that's why. No, you're fine then because you're not gonna be able to
And I'm
with
a
insane
tank,
ping.
so like double weaving is just like it's no longer double weaving if I clip into my GCD.
Yeah, yeah. So no, don't worry about that.
There was an era when machinists triple weaved, so don't.
Yeah, I know. That's crazy.
I lived through that.
Well, but wasn't that on servers where their ping was okay? Like right
Yeah,
next to the.
I was.
Jesus, that's
It's a
crazy.
nightmare.
The forbidden triple weave. Are we good? Who? We're not swapping anybody out, right? Hello.
Oh, you said Cat has to stay.
Yeah,
so-
Cat has to stay. So, is there anybody else that was?
I have like one more run in me.
Okay, so we'll do one more run and then we can let you go, Sonny.
Okay.
Can be free. Free from the shackles.
Spread your wings and fly.
I
fly.
think I should be able to be here tomorrow. Yeah.
At least for the scavenger hunt part. Like that
Yeah.
7:20.
Also, you
Cool.
have
Chicken hunters
bleed.
too.
As I do.
Oh, blue.
So we can bug you.
Blue, yeah. Everybody has initials.
I'm always around. Like it's okay.
Did you get the mount, Blue?
I don't think he has it.
No.
Okay, I think I lost.
I got
Okay.
it. That's why I was gonna swap out.
Cat got it. Sky got it before.
Okay.
So. Yeah. Donnie still needs it. Darcy, me.
Okay.
What's that?
Blue.
That was my uncle. He's loud.
Is that the Ramo Christian?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It sounded like he yells, "Where's the ramen?"
No, he said, "What's up, Big Roxy?" Because he likes talking to his dogs like that.
Okay. Alright,
Yeah,
where's
no.
the ramen?
Oh, that's not what he said. Because I'd be asking the same thing if there was Robin. We could just go again, and then we'll pick up somebody else.
Anyway, on that weird note, I will catch you all tomorrow then, because I have to work
Bye.
another 12 hours tomorrow because I'm stupid.
Yay.
Not. You have to work 12 hours. Bye.
Ugh.
Bye.
Hey.
Mm.
See you later, Nico. Well, isn't that have you seen the Lodestone message?
No.
What?
It's a good thing we're actually on this server.
Dark
Why?
art?
Are we trapped?
Hades went down.
Ah,
did
they
it?
can go down.
I mean,
But did Masa go
we
down?
I mean, Hades
we did take
too
it.
bad.
Yeah, I was like,
Nah.
But it's part of Mana, so they could have knocked Massa down.
Masa's fine. I actually just teleported back to Masa. Had to bring my soul back to the homeworld.
I don't want to go back to Excalibur. They're mean.
Oh man.
People sit outside my house to try and buy it from me, but I'm like, you can't buy my.
are you
games."
serious?
Why?
Yeah.
I'm not
Because
surprised.
me and my boyfriend have 2 medium houses across the road from each other, and people know that like we have both of them, and they don't want us to have both of them.
Oh my god.
Like we pay our subs independently. We are 2 separate people. Leave us alone.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
not selling you my house.
No, don't give it to him.
Quit the game 2 years
They
ago,
can
but I
have my house. I don't care.
like,
I'll give it up. I don't care. I really don't. They want it, come to
And-
Masamune, and they can take it.
And then the kicker
Okay,
is that like in the same ward, there's like 3 empty small houses, but no one wants small houses.
That's my point.
They only want big ones. It's so stupid.
There's so many empty houses. Like, just take one. It's fine.
I'm gonna go over there and take your house, Beery. Thanks.
There's empty
Yeah,
houses.
you're welcome. Yeah.
Yeah, that's plenty.
Yeah,
Oh
plenty.
God! And here I am, coming from Mateus, and there's like 0 houses. There's a constant war. Everyone's stabbing each other for housing.
Oh, I bet.
There's a homeless crisis on the NA server.
To be